Hey everyone, I'm Josh.
And I'm Nathan.
And we are
the
Nuvo Brothers. We're actually here in Nuvo headquarters in Long Beach at our tasting room. We're 12 years or 13 years down the road.
13
plus,
years. Yeah, the years just keep going by.
Yeah, we had our first harvest in 2012 out of our farm in Oroville, and we're now here in Long Beach, California, serving up some of the best olive oil in the world.
That's right. And we are very passionate about growing the olives, collecting the fruit, harvesting, and milling some of the best quality olive oil in the world. Josh and I have been lab testing, making California olive oil and studying olive oil for over a decade now. And really, we're just beginning to scratch the surface of understanding how this awesome superfood and mysterious food, what it really is.
It's a very exciting time because now we're able to understand olive oil at a level that we've never been able to understand in the past. So it's a very exciting time for us to be able to make a food that's been revered for thousands of years and has always had this air of mystery about it. And like Nathan's saying, we're slowly uncovering that mystery. And one of the biggest mysteries that we often get asked is, what's the difference between extra virgin olive oil and regular olive oil? And today, we're going to unpack all that. The story of Nuvo Olive Oil is a completely serendipitous story. It started when we discovered that we had a family farm that was abandoned. It was a 125-year-old orchard. A day after learning about our orchard, we meet our miller, who goes on to explain that there's fake olive oil throughout the entire market.
That's right. And a lot of what's on the grocery store shelves has been, heated up, chemically refined, deodorized, cut with seed oils, canola oil, GMO. So it's not really alive, it's not fresh. And a lot of times, not made with olives.
Exactly. And so we had an opportunity to actually make real, fresh, cold-pressed, extra virgin olive oil. It's 100% California olives from our farm. There's no shortcuts, no fillers, just real food made with integrity. And as Nathan's, one of his favorite lines is, olive oil, what is olive oil? It's a fruit juice.
So how is olive oil made?
I'm glad you asked. So olive oil is made from olives, of course. But you want to first cold press your olives, and you want to be sure that as soon as you pick your olive from the tree, it makes its way to the press where it's turned into oil.
Immediately.
Within
24 hours.
That's right. After 24 hours, the olive starts degrading.
As soon as you separate the fruit from the tree, it begins oxidizing. Exactly. And you're not going to have extra virgin quality or standard if you don't press it within 24 hours.
That's exactly right. So speed to mill is imperative. Having a not damaged olive, which is what we're talking about.
Stepped on fruit or broken where the skin is broken.
Imperative.
And then the oil begins oxidizing.
If you start with, junk in, junk out, just like anything else.
So you need clean fruit, a bunch of olives all collected, fresh, pretty much like that picture right behind us, right there.
And so we first cold press in a vacuum, actually. And so the vacuum helps protect the olive oil while it's being made from, again, oxidizing, right? Because as we know, oxidation is the root of free radicals and all kinds of inflammation and all kinds of nasty stuff, which olive oil actually helps
prevent.
You always want to make sure that the olive oil is extra virgin, and the way you do that is you are by controlling all these different variables that we just talked about. And what's really interesting is that 100 years ago, someone would say, oh, I first cold pressed my olive oil, and it's probably an extra virgin olive oil. But today, we have a chemical standard. So we can send our oil to a laboratory, get the chemical integrity of the oil, and then the chemistry allows us to have a shared common language and allows us to compare our oils in an apples-to-apples kind of comparison.
That's right. In the COA, the Certificate of Analysis, we're looking for the oleic acidity. And that's what defines virgin versus extra virgin. Extra virgin is the highest grade or standard, and it has a 0.8% to 0.0% range of oleic acidity. whereas virgin oil has 2% to 0.8%. Of course, the less acid in your diet, the better quality it is for you, and the higher the smoke point gets. So it's just a better quality product.
Yeah, so now we're getting into really the differences between extra virgin and not extra virgin, right? Nathan just laid out a bunch of reasons why extra virgin, right? Health reasons, taste reasons, right? Why extra virgin is a superior product compared to virgin olive oil, which less taste, lower smoke point, more free radicals, right? A bunch of negative outcomes that you really don't want to add to your food. Knowing the difference between extra virgin and not virgin is imperative to getting full flavor and full health benefits as you're consuming it. So, our tips are to find extra virgin olive oil. Look for the harvest date. The harvest date tells you when the olive was turned into oil. It's not the expiration date, it's not the bottle date, it's not the best by date. It's the harvest date. Most
The
important
day the
thing.
fruit came off the tree.
Exactly.
And from that date, you have about 3 years.
Exactly.
Assuming we keep it in a cool, dark place, we don't want sunlight or UV rays directly on it, which will break it down quicker.
Exactly.
It's also good to know the type of olive. So a lot of times you read the back label and it says ingredients extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin, of course, is not an ingredient. It's a grade or standard of quality. So olives are the ingredient, and there's a specific type of olives used to make that olive oil.
If you've never tasted real, fresh, extra virgin olive oil, we invite you to come try it. Come to our tasting room here in Long Beach or visit us at any one of our farmers markets in Southern California.
That's right. And we'd love to share this beautiful gift from the earth with you, teach you all about it, and have you experience it, the real tasting, which is just by smelling it and drinking it just on its own. So you can just experience the fruitiness, the pungency, and the bitterness of the olive oil.
It's a beautiful experience for sure. And hey, if you like the video, be sure to drop a like, a comment, subscribe to our channel.
We want to hear from you guys.
Yes, if there's any topics that you'd like us to cover, any questions that you ever wanted answered about olive oil or extra virgin olive oil, or even balsamic vinegar,
We are all ears.
we are all ears. That's right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And as always, stay healthy, friends.